My name is Danielle Hawks, and I'm going to be talking about the nature of language and everything that I was able to learn this semester by taking English 175 Writing Intensive. Every native speaker of a language unconsciously understands different parts of their language. The three main general areas that are included in a language are the sound system, the lexicon, and the grammar. Native speakers are aware what sounds are and aren't a part of their language inventory. For example, English speakers have trouble with pronouncing the trilled R sound in Spanish, and likewise for Spanish speakers, having trouble pronouncing sounds that aren't in their vocabulary, like the th sound in the word three. Native speakers also know where certain sounds can occur in words more unconsciously. For example, English native speakers know that there are combinations of letters that start words but cannot end them, as like dwindle or street. Native speakers also recognize sounds depending on where in the word it occurs. For example, where the letter is in a word changes the way one pronounces it even though they are the same letter. Pan and taped are examples of the same letter that sound different when placing it in a different part of a word. The second area that native speakers understand is the lexicon of a language, otherwise known as the human dictionary. The word usage varies by environment, education, job, social groups, etc. Native speakers know that there are variation for common words. A good example of this was shown in a video in class which surveyed people from different areas of the United States and asked different people what they called certain things. One of the questions was, a carbonated beverage is. Different answers varied from pop, soda, and Coke. Different areas and groups of people have different words for the same objects. Native speakers also know slang and idiomatic expressions and what's literal and what is not. For example, we all know that when someone says, "What's up?" they are not literally meaning what is above you, they're asking how you are doing or what you are doing. The last area that native speakers understand is the grammar of a language. Native speakers know how words and phrases are combined together to make sentences. They also have implicit knowledge of sentence structure rules without ever learning them. The only time that native speakers become aware of unconscious knowledge is when they have to learn a second language and learn the sentence structure and word order in that language. The sound system, lexicon, and grammar play very important roles in what every native speaker understands about their language. There are many similarities and differences between animal communication and human communication. One of the main differences is displacement. Displacement is the ability to communicate about things that are not present in space or time. For this to occur, speakers can refer to past or future events, express hopes or dreams, and talk about imaginary things. The main things that animals communicate about is survival. Also, animals cannot communicate using arbitrariness. Arbitrariness is a form of a symbol that is not directly related to its meaning of function or when spoken words do not equal the object they represent. It basically is a different word for the same meaning, which animals cannot express. Animals do not have a different sound for the same meaning. They actually have smaller ranges of communication, and certain sounds and motions mean one distinctive thing. The main form of animal communication is the pragmatic function, which is a communication system that must serve a useful purpose. Animals